key verse.
1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 10. There are, it may be, so many kinds of voices in this world, but none of them is without significance.
What a voice. Hey, what's up, beautiful people? You know what it is.
It's me and me.
So today we're going to be talking about voices.
As you all know, there are so many voices screaming in this world for our attention. This here, that here, everywhere. And as young people, it's really hard for us to, focus on one particular voice. And today we are going to talk about the many voices that influence us.
Ooh, yes, because none of them are without significance. Like, no matter who you are or what you do, there are voices that influence you and affect you in every aspect of your life.
Example, peer pressure, the voices of your friends and your peers.
Do it. Do it. You know you want to do it. Do it. Do it. I say do it.
No!
Hey, what's wrong with you? So peers can influence you either positively or negatively. Now, if you have a friend or a peer who's telling you to do something that you're not comfortable with, maybe you have to reevaluate that friendship. Then there are the voices of your beloved or your spouse.
Ooh. Oh, beloved, wilt thou jump off the cliff to prove your love for me?
Yes, I will leap off this cliff to prove. No. But yes, definitely you can see that, your beloved, your spouse can influence you by their voice. I mean, no matter who you are, what you do, like they can guide your decisions and your actions.
Now let's look at some of the great people in the Bible who were influenced by their friends, by their family, by their spouses.
Ooh, numero uno, Adam and Eve. If Adam had not hearkened to the voice of his wife, where would we be? I don't know. Well, we wouldn't be here, obviously, having this episode. So, But yes, if he hadn't listened to the voice of his wife, man wouldn't have fallen. And who knows what the world would have been then.
And then there was Abraham. Because he listened to the voice of his wife Sarah, he went in for Hagar and then laid with her, and a whole nation was born. A whole nation was born.
True. And then, of course, there was Jacob, who listened to the voice of his mother and got the blessing that was meant for his brother, Esau.
And then there was Joseph and his brothers who listened to Reuben. And because of Reuben, Joseph was not killed.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he became a great man.
He did. And of course, there was Solomon, who unfortunately listened to the counsel of his many wives and concubines. And he strayed from the path and started, worshipping idols.
And we listen to the voice of God that we may have faith by hearing.
Yes.
Is that not what you're supposed to do?
Obviously. So positive or negative, there are voices that are working in us. None of them are without signification. I mean, old school English, signification. Okay, you just said the same. Oh, signification. Okay, we get it. Both words are on the screen and they both mean the same thing. So guys, positive or negative, like we keep saying, there are voices that are working in us, influencing us. But the question is, how do we focus on the right voice?
Yeah.
And that is the question, the million-dollar question.
Yeah, because no man is an island independent of himself. So as long as you have family, as long as you have friends, as long as you see people, even watch TV, you will be influenced in one way or the other by any of these people.
Yes, and speaking of other kinds of voices, the media, I forgot to talk about that, TV, radio, I mean the adverts, the things that are being talked about and all that. YouTube, come on, look, the cat videos, the dog video. Okay, why am I going to cat videos?
Why are you saying cat and dog videos?
I mean, I kind of love them. Anyway, back on track. So yes, the videos that you see on YouTube that are teaching people all kinds of doctrines and all kinds of philosophies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How do we drown all that out and focus on the one true voice, on the right kind of voice?
The Word of God.
Yes, the Word of God. And it's a deep search, but hey, it's not difficult. And we have a book, The Art of Hearing, by none other than Bishop Dag Mills. Of course, and we'll never stop hyping him. This is an amazing book, The Art
It's an amazing book.
Yes.
You should read it.
You should read it. because it will help to point you to the scriptures that help you to drown out all these voices, you know.
And make sure you have your Bible right beside you as you're reading it.
Definitely. I mean, why go to the farm without your hoe?
One of my favorite chapters in this book is chapter 7. We talked about the different kinds of voices. It has 12 different kinds of voices here. The voice of God, the voice of the flesh, the voice of the mind, the voice of the devil, the voice of a prophet, the voice of the Bible, the voice of your friends, the voice of your parents, the voice of your spirit, and the voice of your spouse.
Wow. Lots of voices.
Lots of voices.
Lots and lots of voices. Like the voice of your flesh that tells you that, you know, I need jollof. I need jollof. I need it now. I mean, that's your flesh talking, you know. I mean, you thought I was going to use a different example for the voice of your flesh.
It's the jollof.
I've got you. But, you know, jollof. I mean, jollof, it's not just food, but jollof can represent a lot of other things. Like,
oh, yeah. I mean,
you know,
jollof can be anything you want it to be.
Yeah, you know, like, you know, she's a fine plate of jollof.
Is she now?
Yes, so many voices.
So many voices.
But there are some practical things, you know, that you can do to help drown out the voices. Now, of course, one of the most obvious things, but some of the things that we don't do is to step out of the circumstances that have all these voices around us, you know. Yeah. But then there should also be like a detoxing process. So if you can sort of just, sometimes just take a few days off to just say you're focusing on God, like you're waiting on God.
That's
you know,
really
and our prophet says that it takes him like 3 days for like all the things to just drown out and for there to be like total stillness. Now it's not easy, but hey, it's something that can be achieved. You know, because right now, I mean, for a young guy, you know, I've got my phone, it's like internet, like social media and everything.
I'm reading my Bible on my phone, but then as you're reading the Bible, you know, like messages are trooping in,
IG,
you know?
And it's like, the funny video and all that before you realize, you know,
you're off course.
You're off course. So like a detox kind of thing, like put your phone aside, put this aside, no notifications, no nothing.
Yeah.
You know, no people even.
It's always cheat day.
Yes. Yes. This has been a fun episode. You know, talking about voices. You know, by the way, I love your voice.
Thank you.
I love my voice more.
I won't say. Really?
Yeah, you know.
I think I'm fishing for compliments.
I'm fishing for my own compliments and I'm giving them too, you know. So it's been, you know, a fun episode, just telling you a little bit about voices, you know. And hey, I just realized something that you know, the people who are watching this, I mean, if you follow our videos and you like it and all that, and you've subscribed and you think that hey, the stuff we're saying you can relate and all that, then our voices are kind of, you know, influencing you guys too, and they're not without significance. Ooh. Signification. And we already established that. Like, I'm doing the old school signification,
and I'm saying significance,
and you're doing the new school significance. You know, I mean, we've agreed on that. Like, you know, like thou art me and me. Like I say that, and then you say this is me and me.
Yeah, but so guys, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Oh, and the book.
Get yourself a copy.
The link will be below.
Bye-bye.
Bye.